Welcome everyone to the L7C Podcast Wrestling Edition. Today, we are here continuing the road to WrestleMania with the March update. We have the wrestling expert with us, Mr. Jacob Mason. How are you doing today, sir?
Dude, I'm doing sick. How are you doing, buddy?
I am doing well, man. Happy to talk to you. Happy to keep talking some wrestling on this road to WrestleMania in Vegas Part 2, I suppose. And for the listeners, we're just going to hit a whole bunch of hot wrestling topics in the wrestling world and then go from there. Jacob, that sound good?
Sounds great.
All right, man. Let's start off with the first one. Elimination Chamber ended. The two chamber matches decided who was going to face the champions who didn't get picked by the Royal Rumble winners. In this case, Drew McIntyre and Jade Cargill. And Rhea Ripley and Randy Orton won their chamber matches respectfully. So now you got Rhea versus Jade, and then you got Randy versus Drew. Let's start off with the women's one. Jacob, it's this crazy stat that I shared with everyone, and I just want to hear your thoughts on it live. Like, this is going to be Rhea Ripley's fifth straight WrestleMania for the main title.
Yeah, it's fucking wild. Like, that's a crazy ass stat.
Hmm.
And then on top of it, like, after I seen she won, I messaged the group and I asked the question here. Are we getting Rhea Ripley'd out?
Remember, we had this
Because
conversation like a couple months ago when when it was Rhea was the champ and all she was doing is wrestling Natalia every Friday. I mean Monday.
yeah. I mean, all right, so fuck it. Here we go again. Are we Rhea Ripley'd out? Is the world just getting done with it? Because I am torn on this.
I am too, because what we've talked about the past couple months, the women don't have that problem. Rhea Ripley is of our generation. So obviously we've had people of our generations in the women's side winning and not the men. But five straight, that's kind of crazy, especially since if most of them were horsewomen in between. Charlotte twice, Asuka, Becky. Then they had the great triple threat with her, Bianca, and Io. She hasn't won most of the matches. She's won some of them. But it's a fact like, damn, five straight times you fought for one of the main titles at WrestleMania, and it's like, okay, but who else?
Yeah.
And
But at the same
Bianca's fought for some of those. Obviously, she's been in the mix. I wonder what her streak is too, because she's been in the mix as well. But I don't think there was one year where she didn't. But she's been up there too. Her and Bianca have been up there. Obviously, those two. But it's like, damn, like, is who some other faces? I can name people I would like to see, but I want to get your thoughts.
so like I don't know, like I am I'm partially tired of just hashtag Rhea wins,
Hmm.
but I'm partially okay with it. But I know if this was like Charlotte, if Charlotte went in 5 years in a row wrestling for a title, I would be fucking beyond annoyed. I'd be legitimately pissed off.
Hmm.
But because it's Rhea, like I don't know, I don't have that hate for her that I have for Charlotte. So that I don't know. It's weird. I know it's hypocritical, but I'm
So,
annoyed with it, but I'm not annoyed with it. But then you want to throw in the I think we have to talk about the tweets between
oh yeah,
Jade Cargill,
we're gonna get into that. But
which definitely plays into this, I think. Because at first I was annoyed, but then I seen those, I was like, yeah, fuck it. Let's go Rhea. Like I was sold on it, just saw some tweets. I'm like, oh fuck it. Okay. It is what it is, I guess. Like
so just to add to the five straight for the main title, this is her seventh WrestleMania in a row, and she's competed for a belt at every single one of them. Main title or tag team, NXT, seven straight title matches of some kind. That is crazy.
that's wild. But she's consistently good.
Yeah.
That's the thing. She's consistently good. She is consistently entertaining too.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real. Ray Ripley has a fuckload of simps out there for
Yeah. True.
her. So, like, I don't know. I don't know. Just to quote the younger generation here, it's 6'7", 6'7". I don't know. Fucking weird.
I would say there's some people that I wish, who have been doing their dues and which would have been up there. Obviously number one because just homering. Alexa Bliss. I
Yes.
mean, I wanted her to win the chamber. I'm not. I want her to get a main event like push again and all of that jazz because the crowd goes crazy for her. I was there in person when she returned, and that was the biggest pop of the night, like one of the biggest pops, if not the biggest of that Royal Rumble. Like, so I just want her to do something. And get up there, and I think Io got what she needed last time, but Alexa's one of those people. I'm like, all right, let's get something going. And then also too with the current matchups, as of right now, this is the first time since 2015 that the four horsewomen are not competing for a title at WrestleMania. As of right now.
As of right now.
Yep, none of them are in the world title match. It's Stephanie, Jade, Liv, and Rhea. Uh, and that would be so 2015, so 11 years. And again, that's as of right now. Obviously, they will be involved one way or another. They're still big matches. And you talked about Charlotte, man. Again, Charlotte's changed her whole narrative about herself. Like, she has not been in the main title for a bit. She had the great thing with Alexa Bliss. She didn't even qualify for the chamber. Charlotte took the pin to Kiana James.
Right. Which is fucking wild because this wouldn't have happened years ago.
Oh no. Like, she's completely, and I guess it could be genius on that. And she's completely flipped the narrative that when she wins again, people are not going to be initially mad.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. It shows that Charlotte's human.
Yeah. So, but you talked about it, man. Probably one of the biggest stories, if not the biggest. And the Jade and Rhea tweets going back and forth. No one knows what the hell is going on. People are coming out saying that was not intended. What do you think?
What? Fuck. If this is kayfabe, it's damn good because it
Hmm.
feels real to me. I
Apparently,
mean,
people are saying it's a work that's actually a shoot, so a work shoot.
okay.
So,
I mean, it got me invested because when Rhea, like I said, when Rhea won, I was like, fucking here we go again. Then I see those tweets and I'm like I said, fuck it, let's go Rhea. Like it flipped to my ass. I was like, fuck it. Go get her, fucking goth mommy. Fucking do your thing, I guess. I don't fucking know. Uh, but yeah, these tweets. I mean, everyone. Chelsea Green's gotten involved. Piper Nevin's getting involved. I want to see Piper come out and just lay fucking Jade out. That'd be fucking great. I'd love that shit.
it's so
But
weird. Because I know people are talking about it was almost the same situation as last year with Tiffany and Charlotte, and Tiffany bringing up Charlotte's divorces, and that was not supposed to happen. And she had to
no,
apologize.
yes, yes.
So I'm
I
like,
mean,
is this another situation that is like, all right, what's going on? Because those tweets they were pretty intense. I mean, to your other side, Jacob, I know you said let's go Rhea, but one of the first shots Jade threw is like how Rhea's just gonna go cry back to the writers and get what she wants, and then there's people, I'm myself included. I'm like, well. 5 straight main event. I mean, well, is she wrong? Is that what
Well,
Rhea's doing in the back?
okay, let's be real though. Name me one other wrestler who has stayed consistently fucking this good and this relevant for this many years in a row. I mean,
Outside of
she
the
she
previous
really has.
generation?
Yeah, I mean,
Like
she
outside of
really
like
hasn't.
Charlotte, all them?
Yeah, like out of the new generation, the new blood, so to speak.
Mhm.
She's kind of in that mix of that. I don't know. She's that in betweener between the four horsewomen and
Yeah.
what is the new like Stephanie Vaquer
Hmm.
group of people. But I mean, like she has stayed consistent. She hasn't been injured that much. But when she does get injured, I mean, she still comes back and she's still relevant.
Yeah.
I mean, so like you got to give her her due.
I would say that group. I mean, because I know she was hurt, but I feel like, but she came back relatively quick. I mean, Bianca's been
Yeah,
hurt now. She's had mega title reigns when she was champ. So it was really those two that were really doing it. Bianca's been out, and then Jade comes. So then I feel like that next crop, like I felt like it was the four, like that group, and then I felt like Jade, I mean, Bianca, Rhea. I know you don't want to throw her name in, but I'm just thinking of that picture of Raquel, like it was their little group, and then like that new group of like now Stephanie, Tiffany Stratton, those people. Like I feel like that's the next one, and now Roxanne Perez, like them. So I feel like she's like, I mean, it's a quintessential thing we want from the guys. That's the thing. We want like a 29 to 30 something year old, like at the top, like competing and all that stuff. It was just when I saw that, I was really just like, damn. Because there was a time where because of she was on, there was no competition for Rhea, which was because all the other good people were on SmackDown before they realigned, and it just made it look awful. And we
right.
talk, and we're quoted for it. I mean, we're voiced saying that. Jacob, I want to take you to this little tweet from Rhea that made me think like, oh, this is like for real. When she's like, not having fun, we're not friends. Learn to work and never lie to defame someone's real human character for breaking the fourth wall. Ooh.
Which made me think when I read that tweet, I
Hmm.
thought one thing, and one thing only. I said, "Is Jade just hard to work with?"
Well, that came up because this Jade has been in some stuff.
He's been in stuff, and let's be real. She went from is the grass greener? Let's be real. She came from AEW to WWE. She was pretty coddled for the most part. Yes and no. I mean, I feel like coddled isn't the right word actually there,
Mhm.
but in AEW, she was the longest reigning was it the TNT champion there forever,
Yep.
and it's like, well, is there is there something there? Very well could be. She plays a great heel, but I feel like that's just natural to her.
Yeah, because Jade's one was when they were talking and stuff. Jade was like, "Huh, which member of your social team find that video for you?" It was a video of like Jade paying her respects to Rhea like a long time ago. Because we know they always have to find a way to keep you on top going into Mania, hence the 5 straight thing. And then Rhea was like, "All you do is talk. That's literally it." And then Jade was like, "Talk like the hours you spend talking to creative." I was like, "Oh, dang." And then Rhea, you're funny. That's funny now. But we now know you really be talking out of your ass because everything you say is bullshit. Don't spread lies on my name, you dumb bee. And then Jade was like, hit dogs will holler, holler, holler. Man, man. And then they're supposed to go face to face this Friday. I will say, like being objective. I don't know who's good. I'm kind of torn in between this match because you just said like we just talked about like Rhea and like Bianca also to extend like being the established people of this current generation. The only way you establish other people is if you want to establish Jade, Jade has to win, but I don't know if that's going to be the case next month.
I know. I know. Right now, my pick's Rhea. For better or for worse, it's going. I'm taking Rhea.
I don't know, man. I'm thinking from the bigger picture because Jade's technically the only female like real heel for real right now, and if you lose that, what do you, where you go?
I don't know. I don't know. You can.
That's my problem right now. Like I could see Rhea winning. Like I feel like she's gonna be the betting favorite when odds come out. But it's like, but is that the right? Because like the right thing to do? Because I'm already future. Because the other thing, the right thing to do is CM Punk to beat Roman Reigns, but that's not going to happen.
Uh, is it the right thing to do?
Yeah, man. I mean, we can't. They can't do another champ like their net, especially on Netflix, where Netflix is paying that money. They're not going to deal with their champ not being there for half the year. They're not doing it.
Uh,
They are not.
but we're also not dealing with Roman's family tree thing either. So, I mean, would he be there more consistently? Maybe. I mean, it is the working championship, quote unquote.
But
I don't know.
like CM Punk said, he's the one who's basically has to drag this feud 7 weeks straight with barely Roman being there. He'll come every now and again. And I just feel like after that, it's like, okay, because we talked about it. If Cody never came, Roman Reigns might still be effing champ now.
It's very true. It's
So
very
if he
true.
wins the title, who's gonna beat him? Like that's one of those things. But this Rhea stuff is very interesting. Rhea Jane, all these other girls stepping in. I love it. I think it's gonna add some spice. It's gonna be a great little, probably what 9 o'clock on night one.
That or it could fire off the show. It could be
It
match
could.
one.
It could.
I'd be okay with that.
It could. Jake, I'll just ask you a quick thing. I personally, I don't care. I don't think I've watched a lot of crazier stuff. I don't think he went too far. Did you think CM Punk went too far bringing up Roman's dead dad?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Pussies out there that think he did go too far. Fucking don't ever fucking say that the Attitude Era was the fucking best. And then bitch about fucking CM Punk. Oh, he talked about his dead dad. Who cares? Who cares? We talk about dead dads all the time. Fucking Seth Rollins coming out and Cody and Dusty Rhodes' polka dots to fuck with him. We
Shit,
don't talk shit.
they were bringing up Dusty and them last year.
Oh no. Oh no, we can't do that. Come on. Come on. Quit being a bunch of little bitches. Come on.
Yeah, no more than that. Jacob, I got a real problem right now in the
All right,
wrestling
talk to
world.
me. Talk to me.
It is March 4th, day of recording. Why the fuck is Gunter directionalist going into WrestleMania?
Well, that's a great fucking question. Because no one has been hotter than Gunther for the past
Hmm.
year, 2 years.
Yep.
No one. Not a fucking person has been hotter. Uh, mm, I really don't know. The only thing I can think of is, do we finally get Gunther versus Brock?
Dude, I think that's happening because you know they're doing that weird SummerSlam in Minneapolis that they're making it 2 nights. I think it's happening there since you know Brock went to college there, so you know blah blah blah.
That's that's a good point. I mean, okay, all right. Well, fuck it. The problem is, I think this honestly is one of the problems, is the vision is so fucking injured right now
Yes.
that you could do a Gunther versus Bronson Reed. You could definitely do, which it'll eventually main event of WrestleMania. Like, clip that right now. We all know it's going to happen. Gunther versus Braun Breaker.
Hmm.
I think with those two being injured, I think I kind of throw some like that. That's just an easy fucking. You don't need a build up for that. You just announce one of those matches, just like you do with the Brock thing, and it'll sell.
It's just I don't understand how he should be. He is your biggest heel in the company right now. This is basically, and again, I'm not saying these are my personal opinions. I'm just saying from wrestling thing. You're telling me this guy retired a legend slash goat of WCW, the goat of WWE, and the goat of TNA all in a row, and he right now is feuding with Dragon Lee? No disrespect to Dragon Lee, but come on, man. Gunter, we were talking about it. Gunter should have won the Rumble, and he should be the one fighting for the title. He should be the one closing night two, ending the show.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the fuck you do with them. Like, honestly,
No, he needs to
if
be
he's
champ.
not, he needs to be champ, yes. But since he's not champ, like, what do you do?
Exactly.
And you can't throw him on a fucking mid card title, neither.
No,
Absolutely not.
like, where's this
Like,
Dragon Lee thing going? Like, you don't tell me this is if that's his match at WrestleMania. Come on now.
it won't be. If anything, if they were going to stay on this quote on like, I don't know, I'm going to call it the luchador line. If they're going to stay on this, it'd be like, oh, is this going to turn into Gunther versus Ray?
And he
Fucking
retires Ray.
retires Ray, but at the same time, nah, fuck that. Dominic Mysterio is the one who should be retiring Ray.
Yeah,
Let's be real.
yeah. And Dominic losing his, I didn't expect him to lose his title like that on Raw. I felt like that could have been a WrestleMania match where Penta could have won his first title at Mania.
Well, he was cursed.
That's true. You're right. You're right.
Motherfucker got cursed.
You know, people were hot about that reveal. They said that was trash.
Yeah, so I can see why people thought that debut was trash. It was just fucking weird. And not in like all right, we're gonna call Danhausen. He is what he is. He is the comedic relief. That's what Danhausen will be. He will be the new R-Truth, which is fine. You need that in a wrestling company. All right. Uh and I don't care what kind of wrestling company it is. It can be a small indie company all the way to WWE. You need that. Yeah, that debut was kind of weird. Danhausen just coming out fucking with Adam Pearce. I've seen so many people, and I partially agreed with it. But like that would have been a better debut than what happened at the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, yeah.
You
That
know,
is weird.
but it also like him quote unquote cursing Dominic Mysterio here, and it turns out to be true. Hey, that's pretty good stuff. Like from that point of view, Danhausen gets the push, as much as Penta there because you can build on those storylines so easily.
Yep.
Danhausen just fucking with people. It's great. It's very nice. It's very evil. I don't know. What do you think of the debut?
I I was wondering who was going to be in the box. I thought I liked some of the memes where like it's going to be Triple H saying his signature line is a new era. Um, I was fine with it. I mean, it was just I was fine with it now post like the Monday. Like if he's going to be cursing people and then they lose and that's a consistent thing, or like they're going to have some misfortune, I think that's going to be great. But I was
Yeah.
fine. I was fine with it. I mean, I didn't have any real issue with that. Men's Chamber. Jacob, I fell into the trap again. I was like, man,
Didn't we all? Didn't we all, buddy?
this is gonna be so. This is time, baby. LA Knight, and then Logan Paul eliminated them three straight people, and I was like, wow. That's all I said. I said, wow.
Yeah.
I can't pick him, but Randy ended up winning. Doesn't hesitate. Takes out Drew. I mean, takes out Cody, and right now it's Randy versus Drew for the title of WrestleMania. But our time of recording, by the time this episode comes out, it might be different because Cody's wrestling Drew for the title on Friday. Jacob, things might happen. I don't know.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pissed the fuck off that Cody is facing Drew McIntyre on SmackDown for the title. The motherfucker loses the chamber and gets put in a title match.
Hey,
You lost. You fucking lost. And you automatically get pushed into the fucking title shot.
it's because Drew fucked him up. Nick Aldis doesn't play. He said, "Oh, you want to get involved? Fine, your title's on the line." You know who wouldn't do that? Adam Pearce.
Still don't like it. I would rather see Nick Aldis come out and face Drew McIntyre because I know some people just don't know, but like Nick Aldis was the longest reigning NWA champion.
Mhm.
And Nick Aldis can fucking wrestle his ass off. I would rather see that than fucking Cody Rhodes turn around and win another fucking title.
And
It's
then
hypocritical of me because I just said that, well, you know, Rhea is consistent, and if it was anyone else, it would piss me off, but it's Rhea, blah,
exactly
blah, blah.
biases.
Dude, I'm just fucking over it. And fucking poor LA Knight, fuck that noise, still piss me off. How? So the question is, are we getting fucking Cody versus fucking Randy at WrestleMania?
Well, it yeah, as I'm thinking it's going. The video packages will be absolute heat leading up to that.
These are going to be great. Maybe like WrestleMania 17 video packages level good. There's so much footage, you know. I get it. The story writes itself.
Yep.
And I'm okay. All right, like don't get it twisted. I'm okay with the match,
Mhm.
but I'm just fucking not okay with the timing on it.
It throws you back to like 2023 Drew McIntyre. It throws you back to like COVID era Drew, post COVID. Doesn't get the respect. He's just there. Finally gets a moment. Then he gets screwed out. Yep.
Yes. No, fuck that. Say what you want. Drew has carried that company so many fucking times on
Mhm.
his back
Yep.
by himself
Yep.
through the good and the
Yep.
bad, and they just shit on that man.
Mhm.
And I don't fucking like it. I don't like it at all.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's why I'm
No,
nervous. But the thing is, that's gonna bring in views because we're all gonna be like, shit. This is a match Drew could really, really lose. Like, and I'm hearing the the vision, no pun intended, is that is when Jacob Fatu is going to cost Drew the title, and it's gonna set up Drew versus Fatu at Mania.
don't get me wrong. That'll be a great fucking match. That'll be a certified banger. Do we want it though at WrestleMania this year?
Nah, I mean, in my dream world, Roman Reigns would have picked Drew McIntyre, and Drew would have finally beat him.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know why they didn't go that way, but but again, it
Because
goes with some of the rumors that we've heard that this WrestleMania, like it's just been they didn't know what they were doing. Like the stories have been all mixed up, this and that. Like, all right, you've had the Cody Roman saga. You almost effed that up with The Rock, but you finished that. So then you get gifted with the Cena's last WrestleMania. So you basically make the whole year towards that. So you're gifted that. This year, you're just like, what do we do?
Okay. And you know what's crazy? 1 year from now, we're going to be having the same conversation. We're still going to be doing an Elimination
Oh, I
Chamber
think I know what they're
podcast.
gonna do next year though. That's the difference because they're in Saudi.
Well, that's the thing. We're going to be over here having this conversation, except vice versa. We're going to be going, holy fuck, this is so predictable. It's a fucking Saudi house show.
Yep.
Fuck
Yep.
this.
Yep. Exactly. 1 year
So,
from now, it'll be the same, just different. Once it's, we'll know. There's not a doubt in my mind. They already know what they're doing for Saudi.
100%. This whole show's written.
Hmm.
Fucking, they're going to bring Yokozuna back from the dead and fucking make it happen. Fucking Tatanka versus Lex Luger. Let's go.
Like
Fuck.
all the matches, all the World Rumble winners, all that's picked for next year. They got the backup plans if people get hurt. And in terms of people get hurt, Jake, I saw an interesting thing about because you just talked about, bro. Braun Breaker got hurt flipping a table, bro. Like these injuries and stuff. Someone said this is what happens when they don't have house shows anymore. I'm like, well, it's almost like when when you're playing a sport, you're getting a lot more reps. And I was like, damn, I kind of see the point, but without house shows, they're also resting their bodies more. So I see the point too. But I'm like, I see both sides of that because they're
Dude.
not practicing their shit. Like back in our God, that sounds so old. Back in our day, a house show, you could really see people go try new shit you wouldn't see on TV. Like, and
Oh,
then,
yeah. Gimmicky shit, too.
mm-hmm,
Just the fucking off the wall shit for a fucking dirt cheap $20 ticket.
yep,
You're gonna be at the fucking Canton, Ohio Civic Center watching fucking Cody Rhodes and Goldust versus Big Cass and Enzo Amore versus the Wyatt family in a triple 6-man fucking steel cage match. Fuck yes.
yeah. Now those are
Fuck.
gone. Those are basically all gone, and
It's fucking crazy
they're
too. The
crap. I
thing
mean,
about
you see the injuries, you're like, damn, maybe if you would have practiced that more.
yeah, but like you said, at the same time, how many people got injured at house shows?
That's true. That's true.
People are going to get
WrestleMania
fucking
32 went to hell because of Seth Rollins getting hurt at a house show.
fucking yeah. It yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's fucking wild. But like, um, golly, dude, you talk about like side note, you talk about house shows. I remember there was one Facebook page that I followed that literally just kept track of all the house show results. People would like message in and he would like put all like, hey, this is what happened on this house show. So like we'd be like playing insider baseball trying to figure out what they're doing in the future based on that shit.
Oh yeah,
Not
bro.
good.
And then you would, yeah, because you would, for people who I can't believe we might have fans who didn't know house shows were a thing. Like you would have some feuds starting there, see some chemistry, and then they take it to the main show. Or like the main show, they start stuff. They have some wrestling matches on the house show, and they take some of that stuff to the pay-per-views, and that it really doesn't exist like that anymore. Dude, I remember when there was fire matches on the house show, the clips went viral. You get before the super smartphones, like basic smartphones now, these like the end of Cena's full time, and they're like, hey man, so and so's wrestling in this house show, the shit's heat. This might be a new feud, like you said, going forward. You see some of the clips like, holy shit, why does this person not do these moves on Raw or SmackDown?
Oh yeah, dude. For real. Fucking so for real. I kind of miss house shows now. Shit.
I think honestly, if TKO is going to be charging families a whole mortgage to come to events, they should bring those back so families can afford something.
True.
Even
They
though
fucking
WWE,
MJF just said it on a fucking interview. AEW is the more fucking friendly product for families to
yeah,
afford.
yes,
Affordability wise, it's not even
100%,
close.
100%.
You know?
Um, and then I don't know if you saw the report, like WWE, and I talked with the MMA expert Chuck about this just last night too, about how WWE made more for TKO this year in 2025 than UFC.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, that number is skewed, dude. Honestly, they had the whole Cena retirement tour. And like Cena just had the
Yeah.
biggest like open gate thing or whatever type show in history. So take out the Cena retirement tour, I don't think WWE makes more than UFC did.
Honestly, I think so.
You think? I feel like UFC did pretty. They did well. I mean, obviously, we're talking about
No,
billions.
yeah, and the only reason why is because they're putting out more product.
Fair,
All right.
fair.
Like, don't get me wrong. You're going to get, because I love UFC and I
Hmm.
love that shit. Like, I'm super excited for this weekend's card. But, like, WWE is putting out Raw and SmackDown in a big ass arena every single week.
True,
That's twice a week. That's 8 shows a month.
true.
You're throwing in one pay per view. And this isn't including NXT either.
That's true. You're
So,
right.
that being said, just based on volume, they're putting out more. If the UFC is running 3 fight cards and one pay per view a month, that's only 4 shows. WWE's already had that done in 2 weeks, and
That's
everyone's
a
selling
good
out.
point.
It's the same arena.
Hmm.
They're just selling it out. They're both selling it out, or damn near selling it out.
Yeah,
You know,
that's a real
just
good
for
point.
volume. Yeah, makes sense. Even with the Cena thing, yeah, you're going to see an uptick in that, but like take away the Cena thing consistently over time. Of course, WWE is going to make more money.
That's true. That's a good point. That's a good point. Man. Jacob, I'm really interested to see how this WrestleMania card pans out because right now we got the 4 title matches: Punk, Roman, Drew, Randy. As of right now,
For
Jade,
now,
yeah, Jade, Rhea, and Liv and Stephanie. So I think it's funny how it's literally the dichotomy we've been talking on this podcast for a month. The 2 women matches, all people born in the 90s or younger. The 2 men matches, all people born in the 80s or older.
yeah, it. I mean, shout out to Randy. Randy's still going to fucking main event something. That's
Do you know
impressive,
what's
dude.
crazy? He's only
What,
main evented, I think the stat, he's only main evented 2 WrestleManias ever,
including this one or not including this one?
not including this one.
Okay.
And I think that when I heard that, so I was like, all right, he was the last match at WrestleMania 25 with him and Triple H when he won that Rumble. And then I think there was another one WrestleMania 30.
30.
Yeah,
Yeah.
him, Daniel, and Batista.
Yep.
Those are the only 2 he's been I was like, holy shit. And he
But he's
never
also
bitches, never complained. Because he's a star of that status who could bitch and complain. Although that's why CM Punk, one of the reasons he left, why he's never been last that many more times.
Randy Orton is like the modern day Kane when you put it like
Mm,
that. Kane was so consistent and
hmm
Kane was so good. And he did it for years and years and years and years.
hmm And didn't bitch.
And didn't bitch, just did his job and
Hmm.
did it well, you know. Um, yeah. Uh,
Wild stat to think about. Randy Orton's almost been in this thing for 30 years, has 2 WrestleMania main events. About
wild.
to potentially, and I don't even know. Well, I would assume because they're going to have the guys go last. I'm assuming he'll have a third since we count night 1 and night 2 as main events.
But yeah, yeah. I guess it's still to this day throws me off. But
Yeah.
um, yeah. All right. So here's another question for you:
Hmm.
if Cody wins on Friday,
Hmm.
does Drew take his rematch clause at WrestleMania and it's a triple threat?
Ooh,
Because you got to have a triple threat at WrestleMania. Fucking just like an intercontinental ladder match. Like it's just kind of the thing.
you
Um,
do, and it looks like the girls aren't going to be the ones because they did it last year with Io, Bianca, and Rhea.
so, mm.
I
And then
would
that brings
honestly,
up
Jacob, I would like that more. The only reason is because if they don't go that way, and Randy does beat Randy, I mean, if Drew does lose to Cody, you're basically running your same script that you did last year. Let me explain. except for a little reversal. Last year, the main event of WrestleMania Night 1 was CM Punk, Seth, Roman. The main event of WrestleMania was Cody, Cena. When I say it's the same script but reverse, the main event of Night 2 is going to be CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. So the main event of Night 1 minus Seth. The main event of Night 1 this year is going to be, if Cody wins, Cody versus Randy. Basically the same thing as last year, except on Night 1 minus John Cena. It's the same script. You can't do that.
Yeah, yeah, that's fucking wild.
Yeah.
Like when
It's just minus John Cena, minus Seth Rollins, flip the days. It's the same WrestleMania in the same building, in the same city as last year.
oh fuck, let's be real. This whole WrestleMania has been fucking weird from the get go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Rollins, right? You know,
That's the other thing. This WrestleMania shouldn't even fucking be here.
right? Fucking Vince McMahon would never. But, but um, yeah. Oh fuck, that's a good point.
Hmm.
Have you seen the? Have you seen like? I've seen this a lot. I'm seeing a ton of people like bitch and moan, rightfully so, with the whole Cody thing.
Hmm.
But I'm also seeing them, which I think the same thing. God damn it! Can we get a fucking heel Cody turn?
I
You
think
do.
I think
You
he would
turn
be the
Cody.
heel in the Randy fight.
And I'm not just talking like like heel. I'm talking Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, in the Indies heel. I'm talking fucking uber heel, like I hope you fucking die heel type shit.
My thing, because he was the heir apparent. He's the hero who beat Roman Reigns. He's been the main babyface. Do you have another? And I don't know what Punk's going to do when he loses to Roman, if he's going to take some time off. Roman's obviously Roman. He's not going to be there. Do you have a main babyface right now? A main one to have that spot of Cody Good? That's my only concern. God forbid they're not going to pick LA Knight because that would have been my pick. So that's out. I've given up. That's not happening. So
You
unless the
say that,
Saudis want it, it's not happening.
it's true. I mean, I don't believe it now, but like give it like 2 months and I'll be like, fuck yeah, LA Night, let's go. Back on the train. Like I know me. I know me.
Give him
I'm
money in
gonna
the
keep.
bank. I'm back on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's my thing.
Like,
Because who's the number? Because CM Punk right now, I guess, is the top two baby faces, him and Cody. But if Cody goes heel and Punk goes away for a bit for wrestling because he has been carrying the Raw on Netflix, who's the next top baby face?
hmm.
We're throwing
Well,
some hard questions these past couple pods.
well, I'll say this much about Punk. I don't think Punk's going away. I think the only way Punk's going away is if AJ Lee drops her title.
That's
Or
another
if
thing.
they
She won that title Elimination Chamber. Do we think she's what's going to be her match at WrestleMania? Do she drop it to a up and comer or to a young girl or she
Roxanne
hold?
Perez.
That's the name.
She'll do the job for Roxanne Perez all day.
Yeah.
I have no doubt. Um,
And
I
we
mean,
know
you what?
Becky and Charlotte are going to have a say at Mania. We know they are.
All right, so baby faces you could have right now,
Mhm.
shooting from the hip. Finn Balor, he's
Okay, he
turning face
turned.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to end up being a thing. You do have Seth Rollins being a face right
He
now.
is back. That is right. That's a good. Don't know when he's going to get back into the title picture, but you're right.
He can insert himself into the title picture
You're right. You're right.
pretty much anytime. You know, he's just in his storyline right now with the Vision,
Yep.
or 1/4 of the Vision. We'll call him the division. Um, you have those two. Sami Zayn's always a fucking face, but fuck, I just don't give a shit about Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
I especially don't give a fuck about the Usos. They can
I was
kiss
about to
my
say,
ass.
I know people are going to be like, why have they not mentioned the real Jey Uso?
Fuck Jey Uso. Oh fuck. Who else do we fucking have? Kevin Owens is going to come back any day now.
That's a top one. That's a
That,
top
that,
one.
that that's going to be a after Mania thing. Uh,
Raw after
Chris
Mania?
Raw after Mania, you could see him, and you know who else could debut very well?
Who?
Like, here's what I think: Kevin Owens comes back, gets in a feud with someone's getting attacked, getting beat down, and lo and behold, you hear fucking break the walls down. Chris Jericho shows the fuck up.
Mhm.
That's going to be uber over again because people want it. That was one of the favorite best things ever was Jericho and Owens. Uh, and Jericho can come back after Mania because I believe his Fozzy European tour is over then because he's on that right now.
Mhm.
Which I know because it drives me up a wall. The fucking internet wrestling community. Some are just very lazy. I understand. Sometimes I am, but like everyone's like, "Oh, it's going to be Jericho in the crate." Like, fuck it is, dude. Look at this touring schedule. He's in Poland. Fuck off, or wherever the fuck he's at. I don't know. But oh fuck, Ilya Drag. No, no, I can't see Ilya being the fucking guy. I mean, fuck. He was the face of NXT for years. We could get Johnny Gargano, but you got to fucking build him because what the fuck's he doing besides laying down looking sad right now? And
Right.
I love Johnny Gargano. You know, fuck, I don't know, man. Yeah, I just don't know. If Cody goes, I mean, you can fill that void. It's WWE. You can fill a void.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. It's interesting. I
Yeah.
do want to say something too about want to talk about interesting and people coming back. On the AEW side, Thunder Rosa is back going to be wrestling tonight, man. I just even she was gone for 7 effing months. And we were on this podcast wondering if she was still signed with the company.
Hey, fuck it. Good for her, I guess. Britt's not there, so who cares?
Where in the world is Britt Baker? Where in the world
Fucking
is yeah, this since recently returning to the ring following a 7 month absence, Thunder Rosa is going against the Toxic Spider uh tonight for the AEW Women's World Champion. How the fuck is this a championship match? This is tonight too.
I
Um,
didn't
I,
even I didn't even know who the fuck the AEW Women's Champion was.
damn. Well, it was Chris Statler, and then she just lost to this Spider, Tekla.
Oh fuck yeah, I know who you're talking about now.
Yeah, and then and then AW Continental Champion John Moxley of the Death Riders versus Horacio of the Don Callis family. The Dogs versus Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy. AEW's Trios Champion Hangman Adam Page is in action. Main event of the night. MJF versus AEW Trios Champion the Jet Kevin Knight. Hey, I mean AEW, my person, AEW is really better when MJF's champ. Like he's homegrown. He can do it all. He definitely could talk his ass off. He could wrestle. I mean, um, now you
He's
want to talk
he's
about? Go ahead.
he's the best heel in AEW,
Yeah,
and Hangman Adam Page will be the heart and soul of AEW
yeah.
forever.
They got to connect. It's perfect yin. It's a perfect yin and yang.
Yeah,
No,
it really is.
and you want to talk about when you were talking about now this match? There's a lot of I don't even know the right word to say. The Brawling Birds. Who gave them this name? Jamie Hayter, who got remember the days when she was a champion, actually fighting for the main title, and
Yep.
Alex Windsor versus the Inspiration, who were recently signed, Cassidy and Jesse McKay. So, oh man, I'll
Yeah.
never for Cassie, aka Penrose. I'll never forget that day where she said, "Bring me Oscar." Man, her mom was sent that tweet about Charlotte getting all the opportunities, and she was gone the next day.
Yep.
That was crazy.
That was also a Vince decision. So,
Yeah, oh yeah, those were the days. I mean, just think about it. We're gonna get to the point too, Jacob, where after WrestleMania, we have the Monday, the Raw after WrestleMania, then we start having the Black Tuesday, the cuts.
oh yeah, spring cleaning's coming, baby.
And the roster is barely, I don't know, barely, I feel like there's no one even on the roster. So I'm like, so who's going to get cut now? There's no one even on it. It's the same 8 people doing shit.
Fucking, yeah, I have no idea. I would have to break down and look at the roster and figure it out.
Just crazy, man. Just,
I hate to say it because I just said like, oh, you can turn a babyface. Like Johnny Gargano could go.
yeah, he'd be right. He'd be in AEW as soon as that contract is over.
Oh, 100%. Oh my god. Uh,
Like,
but I don't fucking know. Uh, you know what? Fuck it. I meant to say this earlier because we were talking about it,
mhm,
and because he said this is the first time in however many years no four horsewoman is
mhm.
part of the main titles.
Yep.
So is the four horsemen era women or the four horsewomen era over?
Man.
Is this the official decline? The
Oh
passing of the
man.
torch.
I should have been so ready for that question because I have that tweet on effing speed dial. Oh, it just, he's a little bit late on that. It's interesting. I'm a short answer no, because
Yeah, of course.
yeah. I mean, it's good to have it's also going to be a prove it. It's going to be a prove it for these ladies because out of the four who are wrestling for these two titles, the only one who's consistently wrestled for the main titles at WrestleMania big stages with pressure is Rhea. Jade's
Right.
never been in this spot. Stephanie's never been in this spot. We love Liv. Liv has never been in this spot, especially one on one at Mania. Um, where all eyes are on you. So I think it's a prove it thing. Like you just said at the beginning of this podcast. Let's see. If y'all prove it, then if
Hold on. Didn't Liv face Rhea for the title?
I don't think at WrestleMania. They did at SummerSlam, and because I was
SummerSlam,
at
that's
that
right.
Summers.
That's right. Yep, that was in Cleveland. Yeah. That
Mhm.
was when they
That's
turned
when
with
Dom
Dom and all that.
turned. That's when Dom turned
Yeah.
on Rhea.
Yep. Yep. My bad.
And that
My
shit was
bad.
crazy. But yeah, Mania is different, obviously, because it's the most commercialized one, and we'll see. We'll see.
If if they fuck it up, especially on Jade and Stephanie, more importantly than the other two, if
Mhm.
they fuck it up, guaranteed the four horsewomen will be back in that main title scene next year at Mania.
I don't even
They
think
will
it makes it
not.
to next year. I think by SummerSlam.
Oh, yeah, oh yeah, for sure. If they fuck it up bad, yeah, no doubt. This shit's going to be fucking switched over at Money in the Bank. So like, without a fucking doubt. But like, they don't get the fucking Jey Uso treatment. Like, here's your title, fuck your title.
Yeah,
Thank you, fuck you, bye.
there's a lot of pressure on those ladies. All of them but Rhea. Rhea, I mean, but you're right, especially Stephanie and Jade because they are the newer ones. And I think a lot's on Stephanie because we talked about it last time. Not that many people have had a rise like her. She had 4 titles in a year.
Mm-hmm.
Like they are up
Yeah.
on her. The aura's like 4 titles in a year. Different titles too.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is, I mean, I think it's smart putting Rhea with Jade
Yeah.
because I personally am not expecting much from Jade Cargill at all.
Well, they've
I
done
don't
so
like,
horrible with her title run, dude. They haven't had her out there. She hasn't wrestled. Like they've been handling that so poorly. I'm gonna throw you another one. We forget the women have a U.S. champ. She has not wrestled for that in ages.
that's true.
So I think it's a proof of thing. Because guys, let's be honest. I mean, again, we give kudos where kudos. Charlotte's doing a great job stepping away and all this stuff. 17 is looming. Like, let's just be. It's coming eventually. You know they're saving it for some when she starts getting back on her shit. Bailey, who's the biggest, best soldier out of the four horsewomen, she always takes L. She'll eventually get rewarded down the road. And Becky's Becky. So it's just where we're at right now.
Like Becky Hogan, baby.
Yeah, and hey, she acknowledged those, so that was hilarious. She
Right, she
acknowledged those
did.
tweets. That was funny as hell. I mean, shoot, we're talking about that. I mean, some of those people would give up their spot to be like, man, we get to be the one who works with AJ Lee. That's what Becky's been doing. She's been working with AJ Lee since she's been back, which is an
Mm-hmm.
honor.
Yeah, and it's a as much as I'm not a Becky fan,
Mhm.
it's perfect for AJ Lee. You're coming back in. Like I'm sure you've been wrestling on the side and the back and everything, but you already have the proven, reliable workhorse that is Becky Lynch.
Mhm. So that's where we're at. Jacob, anything else in the wrestling world, man?
No, I got in my fucking four horsewoman comment. I was been keeping that in the back pocket, ready to fire off.
Yeah, let's see how Mania goes, and then we'll be like, damn, they won't. It's either gonna be like they could trust other women in these spots, and the four horsewomen, obviously big names, are gonna bring people who can do some mid card things, or it's gonna be like, damn, they will never trust anyone else ever again.
Yep.
And we don't know. The thing is, this is March. We have seen it where Charlotte randomly got inserted and took the shit off Asuka years ago in a SmackDown and changed the whole complexity of the main event for the women for WrestleMania 35 that ended up being Ronda,
And
Charlotte,
Becky.
and Becky. We still don't know what's going to happen. They could still get inserted. We're a month away.
Yeah. Yeah, it's early to tell. Like we'll look back, if I don't know if our next podcast is going to be the preview podcast or not for Mania, but
Ooh. Yeah, we don't
yeah,
know.
it happens. But
Yep.
fuck, I mean, we can look back and be like, holy shit, remember when we didn't know a fucking thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then all this is coming together? Yeah,
Oh, at the end of this month, we'll be like, damn, we didn't know shit. And then, wow, all these changes have happened. Because this was Elimination Chamber was the last pay-per-view until Mania for WWE.
Mhm.
So,
So we have, I mean, really, the biggest question right now that we have is what the fuck's going to happen Friday.
yep, that is going to affect the podcast a lot. Like, depending on what happens, we might be back a lot sooner just for like a
Oh,
quick
shit.
hit on Friday. Like, whatever happens that
Absolutely.
Friday, we might be back a lot sooner than y'all think.
Absolutely.
So, with that being said, thank you everyone for listening to L7C Podcast. We're on the road to WrestleMania. We're all locking in for Friday tweets, Instagram posts, all that. However, you're going to keep up with it on a Friday night if you're not going to be able to watch it. With that being said, y'all take care. Thank you for listening to this episode of the L7C Podcast. Be sure to like, rate, review, and subscribe to the channel. Follow us on all social media platforms, and we'll be talking to you guys soon. Take care.